Vinnie.
Hey.
All right, let's call Zara. You guys met on one of the apps. You went on 3 dates. This is not a one-date situation and then ghosting or two. This is 3. You went out 3 times. So you would imagine or you would think that everything was going well, except now you can't get a hold of Zara, and you want to know why.
Exactly. Yeah, you'd think things are going well. So,
all right, well, let's call her now. See if we can figure this out. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, is this Zara?
Yeah, it is.
Hi, Zara. Good morning. My name is Fred. I'm calling from the Fred Show, the morning radio show, and I do have to tell you that we are on the radio right now, and I would need your permission to continue with the call. Is it okay if we chat for just a minute on the show?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, well, thank you so much. We appreciate that. We're calling on behalf of a guy named Vinnie. I guess you guys met on the apps, and you went on, he says, 3 dates, so I assume you remember this guy, Vinnie.
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
Okay, so what happened with him? Because he called us and told us that he liked you a lot and was excited about where things were going. I mean, 3 dates, that's usually a pretty good sign. He says, though, that since the 3rd date, you haven't responded to him. He can't get a hold of you. He feels like he's being ghosted. Is that what's happening?
Well, I mean, the first 2 dates were great, and I really liked him, and I was excited, and I thought, oh, maybe this could be something real. And then on the 3rd date, we decided to go back to his place to, hook up. And I asked him if he had any protection. And he said, oh, I thought you had an IUD.
Oh, okay.
I was like, well, that doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't matter. And I said to him, that doesn't matter. I still need you to be wearing protection to keep both of us safe. And then he got really defensive and weird. And he was like, oh, so you're hooking up with other people. And I said, okay, this is gross. No.
I mean, it wouldn't matter if you were or you weren't. That has nothing to do with it, actually. I would say the primary concern is, where have we been before?
Right.
It's like that. Whether or not you're hooking up with other people, that would be a secondary sort of concern to what's happening between us right this second. And I guess also then, what obligation do you have to him not to hook up with other people because you aren't together?
Right. We're in a couple. We're not a couple. We've never been a couple. And it was such a red flag of what do you...
There's a few layers of issues here. We've got the assumption. We've got the defensiveness. We've got then this sort of, I guess, control kind of thing.
Yeah.
And all without communication.
Yeah. 100%. It was creepy and obnoxious.
Zara, let me ask Vinnie about this because Vinnie is here and I failed to mention that and I sometimes get carried away and forget. Vinnie, what? Hey. I mean, what? Why? There's a few issues here.
First of all, I was just called creepy and obnoxious. I'm not thrilled about that, on the radio. But listen,
hold on. In fairness, you don't really get to say that you're offended by something on the radio because we're here because you asked us to do this. So proceed at your own risk. Honestly, with all due respect.
With all due respect, I never insulted her, and with all due respect, I am confused by all of your confusion. I mean, I don't really understand. I thought it was a pretty innocuous question. We talked already. The fact that she had an IUD came up. We came up in an earlier conversation. We were kind of prepping for this special, more intimate 3rd date, right? And so it already come up in conversation. I thought we already had that conversation about protection, and I'm confused. I don't understand what you're saying. If you're not hooking up with other people, and you use that birth control, I just don't understand the issue. I thought that we had already kind of covered those bases with that conversation.
Zara, did you tell this man about your, sort of birth control method, and then did you then tell him that he wouldn't have to worry about anything on his end? Is that what took place?
No, I did tell him about my IUD, but I didn't tell him, but it's fine to just not use protection.
Because to be clear, that would hopefully probably prevent a pregnancy, but it wouldn't prevent other things from potentially happening that you're not covered. IUD Correct. Is not right. It's not you're not wrapped in latex when you have one of those installed.
Information.
I don't get it. You already have protection though, so why would you?
From pregnancy.
Right, bro.
What are we? Is this are we doing high school?
Oh no.
Am I the PE teacher trying to teach you about sex? What's going on, man? Vinnie, do you know how this works?
Yeah, listen, I'm all about safe sex, but it's you don't use 2 condoms. That's the bad. You can't. You don't use 2 things. That's going to counteract.
Oh, but the IUDs for pregnancy,
do you know,
not
right?
STDs, bro.
I think you may have a fundamental misunderstanding about how this all works, which is all the more reason why protection might be in order.
But that's why I asked if she was hooking up with other people. So that, I was trying to be respectful. So then, because, if she's not, then it's not a problem.
I don't think that's an unfair question in itself. But when combined with, you're doing this, so I don't have to do that. Oh, so that means... And also, it's a little premature. I mean, again, to have an adult conversation about these kind of things before you engage in that kind of activity is fair. But I think and Zara, I don't mean to put words in your mouth. You tell me. I think it's kind of the way that it all went down that's the problem. It's the assumptions and then oh, wait, what do you mean? When none of that's been outlined.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, it's pathetic. I mean, first of all, it's like, we're not a couple. We've never been a couple. And to assume that I'm hooking up with other people, number one. And then number two, basic safe sex. Like, no, you need to wear protection as well, because I am covered on the pregnancy part and hopefully most of the time the IUD works. And I do that for myself. But I think for both of us, it's important to have protection.
Kiki,
he's got to do that part too.
You have a look on you. You're puzzled. You're befuddled.
I mean, I'm shocked that he's out here living like this. Like, have you ever been to the clinic, bro? Like, has it ever burned when you went to the bathroom? Like, you wilding, brother.
Yeah, there does seem to be a bit of a misunderstanding about what all's going on here.
Yeah.
It's not like an IUD is not like a laser that just kills everything in its path. Like, it's not.
That'd be awesome, but
wouldn't it be? Yeah.
Patent that.
But why do they call it They call it protection for a reason.
I don't think they. Okay.
You can't be serious. This is bad.
I can't.
We got to get him the birds and the bees.
Right. Yeah, we do. We need to send this man to some form of sex ed class, I guess. All right, Zara, look, I'll ask, but any interest in a fourth date? I mean, it appears that you just blew it, Vinny, honestly. Things were going fine. You were inches away.
I guess I'm still so confused. I
can tell.
Question.
They'll teach you when you go to the clinic, buddy.
Right. You need a whole tune-up.
Yeah, they got YouTube videos about this. And YouTube, don't go to any other sites. But Zara, you're done? We're not.
No second date. Nope.
Okay. All right.
No fourth date. Nothing.
Right.
No continuing.
Right. Yeah. Zara, thank you for your time. Good luck. Vinny, best of luck to you as well.